for me with Hazel was to say no. She would come online and she'd go, Rick, and I knew something was coming that I'd have to do. And so I got into the habit of just saying no. And within probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, yeah, okay. We would do that. So lots of the things I did was because she was very persuasive. And I think to look at Hazel as, you know, as Nigel was saying, those long legs and athletic, and we all talk about athleticism. We'd be at the airport and I'd give her a race up the stairs, but I'd take the escalator and she'd be on the stairs. And you get up in the morning and go down thinking, yeah, I'm nice and early, go down for breakfast, and here she is coming back from a run or something. And that was just her. She was just, you know, energetic. But I think to finish off, and this is something that she wrote to a colleague just a few weeks ago, and I'd like to share it with you, and she wrote that about herself. She says, I had a profound realisation. Life is about love, fun and exuberance. It's for us to dance through, experience to the full, share happiness and to be full of gratitude. This, for me, means feeling the rhythm of the music and dancing. It means exploring and being curious, especially by bike, galloping a horse up a hill just for the thrill of it, laughing, sharing and eating good kai. It means feeling joy in every cell and how that flows within me and all other living beings around. So that was Hazel, and love her dearly, and good night, my friend. Thank you.
We take a pause in the words for reflection. Continue to see, get a chance perhaps to see all the slides as they go round. Reflection is, in the silence there can be thoughts and there can be prayers, and I think among those things is probably the big one will be thanks. In your own way to be thinking that. Another one, as I listened, there is, Reinhold Niebuhr wrote this last century, God grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, courage to change the things we can, and wisdom to know the difference. So offer that in as we take this time with music, as we remember and give thanks, and look to the future, those who continue us. Just a moment with notices before our Purupuruaki. There's an invitation to continue the kōrero and the tautoko, sharing stories and support and refreshments. And it's immediately after here, next door in the hall. So you move out into the foyer where you came in, and then hard right, and you'll find some water in the font alongside as you enter the hall. The tribute book was in the foyer as you arrived, and what we'll do is we'll bring it to the front for that time during the refreshments, because you're welcome to spend time in here, as much time as you like, with your memories, to come up here and sign the book if you haven't yet, or if you've got more thoughts to share. This room will be available as long as John is here, so you can come in here as well as that time next door. So, all right, fire. We share this time together. So we'll give you this, or you'll be right here.
It's my poto.
Poto? Yeah.
Tēnā tātou katoa. Ko tētai o ngā reo o tātai ahorau, e mihi kauana, e mihi arohana kia tātou katoa, i runga i te pauritanga i te mama i kawe ana i tātou. Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa. E Hazel. I au e mātakitaki atu i o whakāhue hoa ka mōhio, kai konei tonu koe. Kai konei tonu koe, e meni atu ki o hoa. Kia mātou katoa, e hotu tangi tonu ana, Hazel. Hoi anō, kua rungo atu ki te kōrero tia, i te sunshine koe. Ka wei atu mātou, ka sunshine hoki, mātou katoa i rungi te aroha mōu. Moi mai rā, Hazel. John, we loved Hazel. We loved Hazel, and actually we thought she was ours. And there's several rows of core education here today, and we look around the room and realise that we were sharing her with an awful lot of special people. For me, personally, I would describe her as sunshine. 100% sunshine. You might well remember, now you're too young. Rick will remember that song from the 1950s, and I took liberty with the last line. You are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much we love you. Sunshine never goes away. On our live stream, Core Education's a company of about 200 staff. And on our live stream today, I reckon most of them are probably there. And I want to acknowledge them too, because if they could have, John, they would have all been here. We had our own little karakia memorial on Monday morning this week for Hazel, for Elena, and for Maria. And it was a pretty special time. And one of Hazel's mentees and friends, who lives way the heck down there in Dunedin, Anne Kennelly, her name is, she wrote this lovely piece about Hazel, and I asked her if I could share just a little bit of it with you today. It's much longer, and she does it much better than I do. But it said, thank you, Hazel. Thank you for finding us when we were lost. Thank you for nurturing us, for giving us the time and the space to grow and to thrive. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for trusting us, for making each and every one of us feel special. Thank you, Hazel, for shining the light and rekindling the flame when our times got dim. From all of us in Core Education, we thank you for sharing that particular person, and we promise you that her memory will be well treated for a long, long time to come. In Māori cosmology, when somebody dies, the phrase is called kua wheturangitia. They become a star. And you can look up at the sky at night and you can choose your star, and it's your location point. It's always there and you can always talk to it. When I think of Hazel, I chose Tāwera And Tawera is known, it's got a number of names. Another one is Kopu, and its English name is the morning star. So it's when you get up first thing in the morning, pre-dawn, and it's out there, bright in your face. That's hazel. But the clever thing about Tarewa and hazel is that it's also seen in the evening. And in fact, it's a very, very important star to us. It's the middle star in Orion's belt. The top star in Orion's belt is Puanga. Now, Puanga, I think this is a long story, but it has got a purpose. Puanga is the first star up this time of year, and it announces the arrival of Matariki, which is the star that we know is the beginning of the Māori New Year. And it's about 3 or 4 days away. In fact, up here you'll probably see it well before we do down in Palmerston, North and Dunedin and other places. Other things, but essentially a time where you can look back on the past 12 months and then forward into the next 12 months. And so there's lots of reasons why that morning star and the evening star is a special one for my hazel that I remember. The other reason is that that star, whose English name is Venus when it's in the night sky, we call it Miri Miri. Because it's a location in that constellation, it was one of the key navigation stars when Mai Tupuna brought their waka to Aotearoa. And that's significant because it's reflective too of the work that Hazel's been doing all these years. She was a navigator. She was a groundbreaker. And she helped other people to do that too. So when you go out at night, just have a wee think about that. If you can't locate Kopu Venus, locate the pot. We used to call it the pot, Orion's belt. On the base of the pot, there's 3 stars. Look for the brightest and have a think about our hazel. I would like to close this part of our thinking and our poroporaki to hazel with 2 very short, quick, easy karakia that say something special to me. Now, we were going to put them in your folder, but we forgot. So you just have to listen to